Boys, come here, just come here a second now. Here.
This could be the winner of the captains coming up here in the yellow, in the middle of this.
Who's that playing on the left there now? Who's playing this shot?
That's Eamon Kelly.
Eamon Kelly with his chip shot of about 100. Oh, a bit of movement on that one. Just breaks down to the left.
And there's still a bit of movement on it.
Wow, these greens are fast, lads.
Oh, lads.
Could be the adrenaline.
Well done. I say moving day was last week. It's not easy out there. The greens seem to be very, very fast. How would they be running on the stamp, Gavin?
I think they're running at 9.6 today.
9.6.
US Open speed.
Shh, quiet down, please. Oh, a little low, a little low running shot.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh, this is going to run too. Look at it run on. Look at it go.
Oh, he got a bit of suck on it.
That's a good 10 feet, lads.
Yeah. So champion from 2 years ago, is that right, Paul?
Champion from 2 years, and then maybe 2 years before that. And
Just stand a bit closer to the camera.
I didn't know you were recording us.
No, who's this?
It's Tom Collins, is it?
Tom Collins.
Okay.
Tom's been getting a few lessons recently.
From Gavin. And he needs to go back and get some more. Ah, no, that's a brilliant shot.
Decent shot.
Brilliant shot from there. Yeah, well done. Gavin, your work is paying off.
One of the stable stars.
Yeah.
Who's this coming up in the Merc?
And we have Frank Ward.
Frank Ward.
Like I said at the beginning, you put forward pins and it makes it very, very difficult.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Three balls.
Frank is taking the putter out of the bag, but always see where he is.
Short stick.
Oh, he has the flat stick out, the Texas wedge.
He didn't waste much time.
I tell you, he didn't waste much time, and he has rolled her up to about 5-6 feet from the hole.
No, it's a long put, a lot of break in this. It's like an S put.
Eamon. We require all your putting expertise. Oh, he's hit a very. Oh, it's breaking. Oh,
From there, that was not a bad put.
There's a bit of change left though.
Oh, there is, yeah. As they say in the game, that's not a gimme.
Oh, that's not.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
that. He got every last
That's a
centimetre
5.
out of that.
That will be a 5.
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't a game.
Oh, we won't give him. Jesus Christ. Oh, holy moly.
That's the camera now. That's the camera.
No, and that broke away as well. There's a vicious break to the right hand side and just at the pin. Yeah. Well done, Eamon.
But,
Way.
hey!
Oh, Frankie.
Goes to Hollywood.
That's it.
Right.
I was used to doing first takes.
Well, we're here in Beaverstown, second day of Declan's Captain's Prize, and unfortunately he can't be with us. But the good news is he's recovering well in hospital, and I'm sure, lads, you send him your best wishes.
Oh, absolutely. And we're just sorry, Declan, that you can't be here, but the day has gone fabulously in your absence, and all down to the hard work that you put in yourself on the lead up to the day.
Absolutely. I'd just like to reiterate Paul's facts, Declan. It's I said the weather has just worked out wonders for us, and I know you'd love to be here, and I said we're all wishing you, we're all sending our best wishes to you. But everything is in the melting pot today, Paul, isn't it?
Oh, it's all up for grabs, and the course is playing absolutely magnificently. It's playing hard, there's a bit of a breeze, the greens are rolling fast, and on the early scores, which I've done so far, it looks like that whoever holds their nerve will win the Captain's Prize. That's all I'll say.
And just on that point, I've just been on the phone to Declan there about 15 minutes ago, letting him know that Christy Penrose is the clubhouse leader with a 143, shot a 70 today, which is the best score in so far. Looks like something about 140 mightn't be a bad score today. What would you think yourselves?
Oh, I think 140 is a great score. It may not be good enough to win. As I say, the leaders went out from half one onwards. There's a 66, 67, 68 going out, so you never know, and good golfers. But I have to say, I have to take my hat off to Christy Penrose. I don't know what age he is, he's 110, and he's unbelievable how he's gone out there and played in that heat and scored that score. It's just amazing, and I'll tell you one thing, if he's not involved in the overall scores, he definitely will win the Vets Prize. I can nearly guarantee that.
Absolutely. I'll tell you, he'd be a good bet for the two-man team tomorrow, Paul.
Oh, the two-man team tomorrow. Unfortunately, I don't have him.
So, Gavin, how would you describe the course setup today? I haven't been around all the holes. How would you describe the setup?
It's fair, but it is quite difficult. It's real links golf out there today, which is, for a parkland golf course, a lot of these guys out there won't be used to it. I do think the leader will come from I do think the overall winner will come from the last two groups. My own personal fancy would be actually Pat McCormick. I think I watched Pat play a couple of holes early on. He seems to have his ball on a shoestring. So, as I say, if I was having a bet now, if Paul will lay me a bit of 4 to 1, I'd take it.
Not at this stage. They're too far into the round at this stage,
absolutely.
Now, Paul, you mentioned somebody earlier on to me now.
As regards winning?
Yes.
Well, do you know what? You could take any one of...
Was Mr. T to mission the A team?
Could go out and shoot a score. I think you're probably going to need somebody to shoot a net under 70, 67, 68, and that probably Paul Nimmo, fantastic golfer, 66. What a round of golf he played in the first round. Can he do it? There's a lot of people saying yes, he'll hang on. Other people saying the handicap won't be big enough. I don't know. You look at Ken Breen is in there. Ken is all geared up, I can tell you that to the last. He's like a coiled spring waiting to go. But Pat McCormick, another man that you'd have a look at. My own nephew, Alan Fleming, is in there. Look, there's so many. There's a myriad of opportunities. Let's see what unfolds in the next hour and a half.
And lads, there's an old saying in sport that if you can play the game rather than the occasion, that's going to be the big secret. I think a lot of lads, and I saw them on the first tee, they got caught up a little bit in the occasion and the balls went every which way but Belfast.
Absolutely, that's something I see a lot in the shop. Captain's weekend is the weekend you sell the most Pro Vs. You have gentlemen that would normally go with the tailor-made and the top flight. All of a sudden, Captain's Day, Gav, give me 3 of them,
3 for the first hole.
Big spenders. So, again, just people need to have the same mindset. There's Ken today. Obviously, Ken would be one of the favourites. I opened up this morning at, 6:15? I think Ken was here somewhere practicing, or he was hitting the putt or something, So, we got to get the mindset right.
That's what the day does for you. I mean, there's only one Captain's Prize in the year, and everybody does their level best to win. And as I say, right here and now, whoever does the business, I'll shake their hand or touch elbows. Fantastic, because they will earn it out on that golf course today.
Right, lads, we've another group coming up the 18th, so we'll talk again later. Thanks for that.
No bother.
Do you want? No. We've Bernard Duff chipping in. Bernard shot 48 points not so long ago. He got caught a couple of shots. And
that one slowed down rather quickly, I thought, coming up the hill, of course.
He bought a new wedge last week.
What was the loft? Loft
was 58. Jimmy Denner here sporting his home county of Cavan colours today. It's blue.
Front foot coming up here again. A lot of braking, this as we saw. She tends to break away from the hole, doesn't she?
She seems to get to the hole all
It'll
day.
go to the right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. Wants to fall towards the sea.
The lead hand right here.
That's a way.
Oh, she did. She broke it away again. That's a good 6 to 8 feet, isn't it?
Oh, it is, and 10. We're on fire going to be telling you how lovely it was. A fantastic work. Did you watch that ball? No deviation.
Never left the surface.
And that's late in the afternoon. Well, you looked at how late in the afternoon.
The man from Mullahorn,
You meet them ahead.
meet dead on.
Oh, how did that
putt.
not go in?
Lovely putt.
They're still leaving the flags in.
There's a bit
Yeah.
left in that.
There is. That was like a grenade that went off in his hand. We
Good
always
putt.
get the one back, isn't that what they say? Yeah.
Great putt.
Yeah. Oh, hey, hats off for the camera.
Oh,
Oh, don't get that language on tape.
I couldn't hear it.
It was. Oh, well, I won't say it.
She missed that one as well.
We could be here for the evening.
And that'll be shown over and over again in the Twitter.
Oh, great
Oh,
putt.
nice
Oh,
putt.
well done.
Well done.
Yeah, back door.
Oh, in the middle of the side door.
On Cavan.
In the middle of the side door.
Now, Gavin, a little message you wanted to pass on there.
Yeah, Paul, a bit of a side story here today, and it's a testament to the captain of the golf club, Mr. Barry Kirwan. We all know Barry. Barry's in the last group today. Barry actually flew in from Portugal this morning from his holidays and is flying back out again tomorrow morning. So if it was half distance travelled,
I tell you.
he'd have to be going to bed now, wouldn't he? He'd have to be going to bed.
He's earned plenty of air points, but it was fantastic. And as I said, as you said, it is a great testament to Declan that he was so interested and wanted to play and really loved to win Declan's prize that he actually gave up 2 days of his holidays to come back and play. And I think that's wonderful. That epitomises what golf is all about, lads.
Absolutely.
Lads, on that note, it would be a nice thing. And look, from my point of view, a man that goes to that effort, you know, sometimes fairy tales do have happy endings. Let's see what happens in the next hour or two. Okay, lads, we'll talk again later. Thank you.
You join me here with two heavyweights of the GEA club and intercounty scene, Mr. Kieran Whelan and Mr. Tomás O'Shea. Kieran, you're obviously a member here in Beaverstown, and you brought some Kerry royalty with you today.
Yeah, well, I brought him up for a special day, Captain Declan's day. Unfortunately, I didn't qualify because I'm a rubbish golfer, Gavin, as you know, and you're trying to...
You're getting lessons,
look after him. I'm getting lessons, I'm improving, but you know, bringing him out to the orchard for the afternoon so he can probably kick my butt like he used to do on the football field.
I'm not too sure about that. We have the weather, Gavin, and I'm looking forward to it. They're beating us so often on the football pitch now. This is the only chance of getting a few bob back, so we'll look forward to the day, and we wish everybody hopefully they had a great day in the captain's prize, and whoever wins obviously buys around for the club, isn't it?
That's it. Exactly how it is. Yeah.
So whoever wins, and
same in our football. Whoever wins, buys the drink.
that could be an expensive one.
Listen, lads, look, thanks so much for joining, and I'm passing on your best wishes to Declan, I'm sure, as well. And please God, when he gets out, we'll have a bit of an out get together in a session.
Absolutely, best wishes to Declan, and hope the rest of the day goes well. Thanks a million.
Thanks, lads.
Thanks.
It's Michael Corrigan. I think it's Michael Corrigan. I can't see.
Coming. Over to the right.
All right,
Bit of spotters.
aren't we? That's coming at the green. Yeah, good.
Oh, short.
It
That
might have
bunker.
gone to the fucking bunker. Oh, Jesus. Oh. If that's Evan Buckley's drive, boy, Jace, I didn't think he was
He's changing his
that
club.
long. I don't know, maybe it is. Yeah. You're getting a view of this anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, I can see him there on the right, yeah.
Yeah.
Very upright stance.
Yep. You could tin this now. This could come at you at 100 miles an hour. No, he didn't. It's a perfect shot. Perfect. Great shot. What a shot. Jesus. Gone over that way, is it? Yeah. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. I know you were trying to get over the ditch. Shot. Well played.
Great shot from there. No, it mustn't have been in the bunker. They're the post in competitions. Short.
Yeah, bunker, I'd say. That one is it?
Yeah.
This is the last group.
Is it?
I think so. Isn't that Ken Breen there with his hand on his hip there? Sure it is. That's Barry Kirwan. Yeah, this is the last group, yeah.
Oh, shot.
What a shot. Yeah, it is the
But
last
now-
group. What a shot.
Do we like his putt?
Yeah.
Tricky little
Well,
downhiller.
You
to
see
come.
it's starting to move back towards the flag.
Yeah.
This is Ger. Shot. Oh, look at this, too much. That was his drive. Ger just plays off 2.
Wow.
Yeah. He went round in 2 under gross. Before.
That was about the best he could do from there.
Yeah.
putt. Didn't get up the hill.
Shot from there. Well, that's what he wanted. That's what he gave you. And he's doing that. Well done, shot. I qualify all that by saying the scores are fucking. Oh, good putt. Good putt. may not be now part of the final groups. I'm not sure, but they may not be. I'm only surmising, so I don't know if you. I'll let you know when they come up.
There's 4 of them anyway.
Yeah, but they may not be part of the final groups. But no harm in having them on video anyway, I suppose.
That's a big high floater coming this way. Jesus Christ, he must have put some fade in that.
Yeah, well, but
That's what I'm saying to you.
it's about
Now, why is it turn up, Paul?
260 yards.
Don't move now. Say exactly where you are.
Sorry,
That's Jesus Christ.
coming our way, I think, is it?
It's not going.
Don't like your next shot.
Well, it was just yeah.
Don't need this.
Oh, these are the ones you want.
Well done, that's all you can do, boy.
Thanks. You're playing bad golf when you go home and you're picking bits of bushes out your underpants.
Shh, 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 shh.
Good smack. Good putt. That's a 5, and he'll have 2 shots on the hole.
So we're looking down the 18th fairway at what we believe to be the 4th last group, and the word we're getting is that conditions were very difficult for all the players out there, and no news of anyone burning it up, as they say, but still a good bit of golf to be played, and it will probably be another hour before the last group comes in. Anyway, the approach shot. He doesn't look too happy with it. Just gone over there, just hugging that bunker, but he's okay. He's okay. He won't be too displeased with that when he gets up and sees it. These front pin positions causing a lot of trouble. So I only see 3 of this group. Oh, third person over there on the right. So we've 1 on the left, 1 on the right, and 2 in the middle. Let's see what happens with this approach shot. And again, it's going to be coming across the green, and once it goes past that flag at all, it's going to roll right back down to the end of this green. So choice of club, very, very important. Whether to come in high, pitch, whatever. Probably about 110, 120 yards of a shot. Skill required. He looks happy with that one. And he just came past the flag, and he's managed to make it sit. When he comes up and sees that, he will be very, very happy indeed. Little chip coming in, and again it's going to run away. Will it touch the short grass? Not quite. And our final player in this 4-ball. A nice delicate touch there. Will it have enough on it? No, well, just hovering between on and off, just probably put her from there. Come on, travel, travel. Not too bad. That was an awkward shot. So now a chance to impress the galleries with their putting skills. Come on. Oh, there wasn't much in that. It's a good putt from there. A little bit of high jinks on the green. Now, can we get this one? Oh, and just drifts by. Oh, they just roll out, don't they? And another group almost finished as the third last group makes its way up along the 18th fairway. He's having a good look at this one. This could be important. Get in the hole. Oh, and it just drifted by. Yes. Oh, how did that slip by? And as we look back down along the fairway now for our third last group, I think, coming up the fairway now, Paul.
That's it, yeah.
Some great drives.
Nemo's 8 over.
Yeah. He was never part of the run.
200 after 6.
He was never part of the run. Treble ball, treble
So the first of our players. This one, did he come across it a bit? Should be going slightly to our left. Not quite sure where that one ended up.
Yeah, look at that body language, you know.
Mickey Corrigan, we're talking to Mickey. No, he's his Pat's going on.
Oh, is he? Yeah. Well, the one hole I watched him on, he wasn't going over. He was looking, so you get formulating opinion, but he wasn't over.
That one's over to the left. Or the right as we look down into that little gully that falls front. We're still waiting for our commentary crew to arrive over to talk us through these last few groups.
You're on.
Looked a decent enough swing.
No,
And it has gone over
it's gone to the right and wide.
right and wide.
Kevin's under a bit of pressure. We just had a conversation down the fairway with him. A 4, we'll get him round in 72. Could be good enough, but
That would give him a net.
one
Oh,
for
great
one.
shot in.
That's young Aaron Dundale. Aaron was on the other fairway.
Must be the way to play this hole.
Aaron hits the ball as far as I go on my holidays.
So that 72 would give him a what?
72 will give him, I believe, a 142.
142. That was my predictive score, 142.
It was, yeah.
I could be
you said
wrong.
that, yeah, you could be right, you might be right.
I believe everybody else is just struggling
Gav,
slightly.
Yeah,
out
scoring
behind
has.
them is David Dolan and Anthony Davis, is it?
Yeah, now Dave is 74.
Pardon?
David is 74 last week.
Yeah, but he's off too low a handicap, you know.
We have a man coming up through the trees here in the shade. Probably the way to play this. Stay in the shade as much as you possibly can.
So we have Dave Conlon over on
Bit louder now, bit louder.
We have David Conlon over here on the right hand side. He has a tricky shot through the trees. David would have been one of the favourites before the start of play today, but unfortunately ground conditions just that wee bit too tough.
Do you think, Gavin, that maybe the course was a little bit harder? Was it just the conditions, the heat?
I think these guys maybe took it for granted, to be honest with you.
Right.
I think they thought, you know, we shot 67, 68 last week. Golf was easy.
Bit of work to do still there.
It wasn't bad though, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
And those forward pins are causing problems.
Absolutely.
Every hole I've seen it on.
Absolutely. Now this is a big shot here in this young man's career. His best friend is defending champion Niall Duffy, so he'd love to take over the baton.
So up and down for a 4, is it?
Up and down for a 4.
Would be some 4.
Here's the set, baby. Here's the set.
Oh,
Ta-da.
tasty.
Very, very good.
Oh,
Very,
a bit of
very
work
good.
still.
Left himself behind the hole more importantly though.
Yeah, but everything has been
Oh, everything left to right.
running away. Yeah, big time.
Richard for birdie. Be a nice way to finish. With a 3 on 18. A native of Cork. Nice roll. Nice roll. Turn.
Oh!
Great effort. Great effort.
We were!
A nice 4 to finish. That'll bring him out again next week. With 4.
Great drive on the so he did.
David's going to try and tidy up here. It's a tricky putt. He's to go. He's up there and he's walking after it. Still a bit of change left in that.
Okay, that's one to mark, all right.
It's an for great Disney for birdie. It was a super shot in. It's the closest we've seen all day.
No, for par, surely.
No, for birdie. Look, get in. Putt.
Small margins, Gavin, small margins.
Still low, a good 4. I wonder will 1 or 2 of the later groups buy that 4 off him. It's the biggest putt of this man's career.
You think this could be for the win?
I think this possibly could be for the win. It's on it. Did he hit it? Did he hit it? He left it short.
And what is it to say? 100% of all puts left short. Don't go in.
Win. David just tidy up. Good stroke.
That put there a moment ago was worth a lot of money, wasn't it? A lot of money.
That was a lot. That was life changing.
So we've 2 groups to go.
2 groups to go.
2 to go.
And there's probably a big... And as we wait now for the second last group to come up here at the gallery in front of us, they may be few in number, but they've been very enthusiastic throughout the entire round, and now on their way home or possibly back to the grandstand at the 18th. Now we have our second last group on the 18th tee box, and hopefully we're out of range. They do have a wind behind them. We'll stay here and take our chances. That's safely away.
can look over the top of that hill. Because when you're down there, you're looking into the...
Again, a decent looking hit. And again, over to that right hand side, so 2 balls safely away. Ooh, that one I think has gone down to the right as well. Yes, back a bit, but it's safe, it's safe, it's safe.
There's a bit too much water between. See, the thing about it, Dunabase could have been a fantastic golf course. Put the money into the golf course. Could have been a championship golf course. Then they spent 4 million on the Legion Cup course for 2.5 million.
Oh, now that one's a funny looking one. That could be coming straight for me.
And I think it's a shag golf course.
No, it's not. After racing up along the fairway.
That's running a long way.
That is some hit.
As far as all three. Three of them. Your nephew. Yeah.
So the latest from the clubhouse is that we've 3 183s in the clubhouse.
143.
Or 143s rather. 183 might be a little bit too high to win a captain's prize.
Again. Yeah.
And that's okay.
Worked out well for me.
Skirted along the hillocks on the far side, but it's safe. So now Evan Buckley also with a good safe drive. Still a distance to go. He'll be looking to lay this one up, I'm sure, anywhere within the 100.
The breeze is just picking up, which is just going to make the shot a little more difficult than normal. Strike, good swing. Very, very good play.
Good. So Pat McCormick to play next in this group. I thought he'd hit a good drive until I saw the last player in the group who put it another 100 metres past him.
There's a lot to be said for youth. There's a lot to be said for youth.
It's wasted on the young, unfortunately, Gavin.
Strike just a wee touch left, but it just should play well from there. Can I kick? Just hop straight. So yeah, it's a nice safe play.
Outside the tree line?
Just outside the tree line.
Yeah. No.
Now 100 yards up the fairway.
And this is?
This is Conor Cahill.
Conor Cahill. Okay, that was some drive. Now let's see, can he capitalise on it, of course?
I think we've Michael Corrigan just to play his third shot first over here on the
All
right.
right, yes. 5 was always a good score here, Gavin.
Absolutely. Especially with so much at risk and so much riding on it. Oh, that's a bit of a pull there, Mick. It's going to be a little bit of tree trouble. The head's down.
I need my driver down here rapidly to get me up to the back of the green to get that.
Yeah.
You'd love to be looking at that shot now, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
But again, that front pin, it just gets into people's heads.
This can be no more than a 9 or an 8 iron, just by his drive.
Probably a gap wedge for yourself, Gavin.
Could be me
Down the
too.
shaft.
Down the shaft, yeah. He's lined up just slightly left here. What's he going to hit a wee fade in? Has he overcooked it? He has.
That looks to be gone into that little
it's
hollow.
It's gone into the bunker.
Let's wait and see what happens next.
Pat McCormick still. Just to be the one in this group.
And that's a gimme.
Now we'll give him that for his 5. Michael Corrigan, tidy up. It's been an adventurous 5, Michael.
Absolutely.
I don't think he's seen the fairway.
Oh,
Good stroke, good roll. Unfortunately, that's a 6. Commentator's cut. Sorry, Michael. You can blame me for that one. Nice roll.
oh.
The clubhouse leader has just arrived on the premises.
Really?
Yes. Word must have reached the city centre.
Not to get on the plane to Spain.
Maybe he's moving into the practice area and just hit a few balls in the event of a playoff. Left him to tidy up.
The number of puts.
Yes, that seems to be a very, very tricky play.
You see who arrived back home?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Someone not telling there's no presentation.
Yeah? This could be a vital putt in proceedings here. Nothing. Paul McCormick. Oh, it's a great putt. What an up and down. Put my camera there to tidy up for us.
So Gavin, now as things stand, we've 3 1-4-3s that we know of. We're not too sure of this group here. So it could well be down to the last group to see if anyone can beat that 1-4-3.
Well, we don't know because someone
No, I'm just saying
Pat
we
McCormick.
were just saying that we don't know what's happening with that group yet.
We'll find out.
I wonder if there was well, it's all down to this, Gavin. The final group, 3 1-4-3s, and it's the best one. It's the best of the second round scores of those 1-4-3s that will win the captains, unless something dramatic happens with this last group, and nobody here knows what's going on except themselves. 3 musketeers walking together, and they're splitting up now into their different denominations.
Jeff Cohen on the left. Jeff's the lone man in the group. I think Jeff's playing off a 1 handicap. And that's Paul Nimmo just to his right now. Paul was...
He was leader, was he?
He was leader prior to tee-off today.
Okay.
He was 8 over with 4 holes to go.
Yeah.
So he still has a chance. If he can steady the ship.
No.
Harder to please.
Yeah, but he was 2 over. He was
Best with 4 to go, we were sitting 74.
So Paul Nimmo,
well,
he
he's
shoots
playing off
6
6
over
today.
today,
He was
grows,
7
he
last week
wins.
and he lost a shot for the 66.
So again, we've got to wait.
Yeah, you never know, lads. Nobody knows. Until that score is goes up to that goal, nobody knows.
Look careful, it is hot.
Correct. Barry is out there enjoying himself. He came home from holiday. He's going back on holiday tonight, and he could screw the whole. He came home from Portugal.
Large crowds down together here around the 18th.
Oh, some are larger than others. That's in there as well.
Crowd waiting.
Still waiting for the babes in the woods to come out.
Ken Breen just has hit a shot down the right hand quite rough.
Another one following it, just
This is
off
Barry
the
Keown.
fairway.
That's fine.
That's not a bad spot actually to come out this flag, yeah.
Now,
This could be the shot.
Take your medicine when you can.
No, but I mean, it's
Adrenaline pumping, I'm sure, Gavin, at this stage for this man.
I advise him to take 1 club less than normal.
Oh, that could be a low, as I say, low and hard like the Kilmaley puck out.
Oh, we did not expect that. That's the top.
That was nerves. That was nerves. And that's not easy from that side, Gavin.
Absolutely not. That's a 6.
He seemed to rush it a small bit.
He did. Now Ger Cohen, can Ger reach the surface? I'd fancy Ger to put this close.
They're looking after it, I think. We can't see it.
I'm just saying, yeah, he may be in a bit of trouble.
He seems to have hit anyway. Where is it? Oh, great shot. Come on. Round of applause. No, no, no. Oh, stay there.
Aim high, great shot. But you wouldn't expect anything less from Ger.
It is, yeah. So it is. Hit Revision off the tee.
Who hit a revision off the tee?
Ger. That's the Ger. That's his fourth. Listen, lads, we've been around golf long enough to know. That's the way it is.
Give it looks things, boys. You can play in a 4-man team next year for captains.
Get sub 140.
Now,
So who do we have now, Gavin?
we have Ken Breen in the trees. Ken was quietly fancy today. Was playing a lot of good golf and was here all day practicing. Unfortunately, I just don't think it.
Has to come in low, I would have. Yes, here he comes.
Nice looking shot. It has the speed.
Will it get up the hill?
Yeah,
It
he's
does.
settle.
Settle.
That's going to leave a very tricky 2-putt from there. But not bad. Not bad from where he was. Now.
Oh, a feather must have dropped beside him.
Oh.
Get that.
He has a flight to catch after this, so he'll be looking to get up and down and out of here as quick as he can. It's on its way. Needs to go. Needs to go. We should have had that extra Weetabix this
Now,
morning.
this chip over here will require the hands of Sevi Ballesteros and the brakes of a jumbo jet.
If there was one man in the club I'd want to play it, it would be Paul.
Is it possible to keep that ball above the hole?
I can't see him getting within 5 foot, to be honest. I think 10 foot would be a good result.
Or in the hole?
Or in the hole, yes.
Yeah.
I have priority boarding. I need to get back to my captains. Oh, you're in. Quick.
Because the clubhouse leader has vanished.
Oh, this shot.
It's on its way. It's nicely played.
Sit.
That's,
He couldn't have done any better than that, could he?
I know, he left a tricky putt though, but it was a very, very tricky shot. Barry with the Texas wedge. Needs to settle. Needs to settle. It's not bad at all. Coming back down. No, 5 footer for bogey. Can bring for his 4. On its way. Needs the turn. Oh, shit, turned it.
Look at it go.
Look at that. That's not dead yet. This is a different kind of pressure these guys are facing today.
Absolutely. Do you think a par might be enough for our leader?
It's hard to know. He was in a bit of trouble in 17.
Okay.
How much trouble, I don't know. He's to go. He's to go. We haven't seen anybody hold the putt a substantial distance on this green yet today.
It could all come down to this, Gavin.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think think it is because he's putting a lot of thought and care into it. It's on its way. Come in.
Oh!
Oh! Falling up and down.
Middle of the hole.
Barry for his 5. Stay up. Just dive to the hole. Just a tidy up for a 6. Come on, Barry. Barry enjoyed himself out there today.
He did.
10 for a 5.
Oh, good putt.
Well done, Ken.
Now, we wait.
We wait in anticipation. We make sure all cards are signed appropriately.
So again, the situation is, her leader from last week needed a...
He needed a 75
Or
or
better.
better today.
Okay. So that concludes our coverage of this year's Captain's Prize in Beaverstown. And a day to remember, particularly for Paul Nimmo with his 141 total. And then we had 3 players in 143, Kevin Scullion, Alan Fleming and Christy Penrose, showing how it's done for the Owl lads. So hope you've enjoyed our coverage. Thanks to Gavin the Pro and to Paul for my driver, and until we meet again, all the best.